ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, for this week's news video, I am sucking on this jawbreaker. It's a cherry jawbreaker, so hopefully we'll make this news video slightly more relaxing. So we have a lot of news to cover. First piece is about the PlayStation 5. So apparently this just came out. A lot of people are confirming this now. So it seems that Sony will be having some kind of special June event at the beginning of June for the PlayStation 5. So expect to see a lot of PlayStation 5 game reveals and the actual reveal of the PlayStation 5 system in just a few weeks. It's probably going to be like the second week of June, and I can't wait for that. It's going to be so awesome. Can't wait to play on Sony's new system when it comes out this fall or Christmas. It's probably going to come out around like October, probably, maybe November. But yeah, holiday season, it will be in stores. I think it's going to be awesome. Next, Sony put out more and more trailers and gameplay for the upcoming PlayStation 4 game, Ghost of Tsushima. And man, oh man, does this game look amazing. The graphics on this are insane. So detailed. We now know a lot more about the combat. There's a lot of customization in the game, exploration. This game isn't like any other game I've seen. It's very detail-oriented in even the smallest things. I really like that about this. There's also going to be like a special Japanese cinema samurai mode, which makes the entire game like black and white, like the old school samurai movies. Wow, like if any of you know the Akira Kurosawa movies, that's what they have. They have like a special option you can turn on for that. That's so cool. But yeah, there's so many little details in this game, like if you're exploring the forest and then all of a sudden you see some birds or a fox or something run away, what that means in most games is nothing. What that means in Ghost of Tsushima, though, it means go follow that fox or animal, bird, go follow them. They'll lead you to a side quest. Maybe you can get something good, treasure, an enemy, who knows. So little things like that, I really like that. I like games that try to be like special and unique. Next, we got some amazing news for all of you Valorant fans out there. Now, I really wanted to play Riot Games' extremely popular Valorant. I don't know if it's Valorant or Valorant. I've heard people pronounce it both ways, and I've not played the game yet. So, this is an FPS game, first-person shooter, that a lot of people are comparing to Counter-Strike, like CSGO, and Overwatch or Team Fortress 2 in the cartoony art style and in the kind of like mission-based objectives the game has. So I like it. I watched a lot of gameplay. I watched some streams. I did not get a beta key, and I'm really disappointed. So if anyone out there has a key, maybe hit me up or something. But apparently It's launching on June 2nd officially, so if you couldn't get into the beta like me, starting on June 2nd, you will be able to just download and play the game for free right off Riot Games' website. So, you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I cannot wait to play this game. I haven't played it at all, but I've seen gameplay. It looked interesting. I'm not really that great with FPS games, as you all know, but I do like CSGO. I've played it on the channel, and that's a lot of fun. So, yeah, we finally have a release date, June 2nd. That's just like, almost like a week away, basically. So that's gonna be right around the corner. So excited for that. We also got some great news for all of you Iron Man fans out there this week. This is kind of an interesting piece of news. So if you love Iron Man, Iron Man's VR game is coming out, and there is going to be a special PlayStation VR bundle. So if you're a huge Marvel Iron Man fan, if you absolutely love the character, yeah, there's a special VR game coming out. And there's a bundle, like limited edition, like PlayStation, with this game. So that got announced. Next, we got some confirmation about. It's actually pretty cool. Apparently, the next Call of Duty game is going to be the Black Ops Call of Duty series. So, for those that don't know, Call of Duty is split in like 3 different ways. You get the Modern Warfare games, you get the Black Ops games, and then every once in a while you get like, hey, we're gonna do something different, like World War II or something like that, you know? So, the new Call of Duty game is going back to historical times. You know, we're gonna get like old style weapons and things like that. It's gonna be Black Ops Cold War. Yes, the Cold War. So I guess it's gonna be like the USSR and America, you know, United States. Probably take place in like the 80s or something. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I find that the Black Ops games are usually like the most fun in their special modes, specifically for the modes. Like Modern Warfare has great like gameplay and story campaigns, but I feel like the Black Ops series always had like these special modes and things that were just amazing, and like they're online. I really like the first like 2 Black Ops games, if any of you remember when those came out. Those were amazing. So that's what they're kind of going to be doing with this. So I'm sure Call of Duty fans are going to be very happy with that. Hopefully we see a return of zombies. I miss zombies. If anyone wants to play zombies on the channel with me, Call of Duty Zombies, I'm pretty sure that's going to be in Black Ops Cold War, and I will be playing it. That's going to be such a cool game to play. So, next we got some interesting news. I know Captain ASMR is excited about this, probably if he has heard about it, because he is a Scott Pilgrim fan. Now, for those of you that don't know, Scott Pilgrim is an amazing, I want to say comic book, but it's more like a visual novel that came out a while ago, and it was very popular, and they made it into a movie, and the movie was great, but it's not that faithful to the source material. It was okay, but it was pretty good. And they made a video game based off the, you know, visual novels, the comic books, and the movie, and it was called Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and it came out on like Xbox 360 and PS3. I think it came out for like no, it never came out for PC. And here's what happened. The license expired and they had to delete the game off the store. And so anyone that did not buy the game has no way to play it now. I have it, I actually bought it, so I'm one of the few rare people that still has it downloaded on their PS3. And if anyone wants to play it, hey, feel free to join me. It's a really hard game, but it is multiplayer. It's great. And this week, the film director Edgar Wright, he's the guy that made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the movie. And he's like, hey, I want that game to come back. Why is this game like so exclusive? Why can't anyone play this game? What's going on? And yeah, apparently there's some deal with the license. Like, they licensed the Scott Pilgrim license for a short amount of time and licensed it in tie with the movie and the likeness of the story and characters from the movie. And music soundtrack apparently is a big issue too. So after it expired, they just had to completely remove it from all online stores. So it is nowhere online right now. So if you're a Scott Pilgrim fan, this is a game that you're probably not going to play anytime soon unless something gets fixed. Next, we got some news about a kind of crazy, I want to say, lawsuit. Yes, lawsuit over here. So, by the way, let me get another jawbreaker. I just finished the other one that I was having, so just a second, everybody. So yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a story. So basically, as many of you probably know, Ubisoft owns this video game series called, well, not really owns, but they develop a lot of games for Rainbow Six. You know, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. And there are a lot of games in the series. One in particular is the Rainbow Six Siege game. Extremely popular for years right now. It's like one of the biggest like team-based strategy FPS games on PC, on PS4, on Xbox. And they make a lot of money off this game. And apparently Google, yes, Google, on their like Stadia, they did something they weren't supposed to. So apparently there was this game that was like a carbon copy of Rainbow Six. It was a clone of Rainbow Six Siege. And Ubisoft discovered this and they were like, what is going on here? And it was a mobile game on Google Play Store and the Apple Store. And it used like the same artwork and all sorts of things. So Ubisoft was like, what is going on here? What's on? So they issued a lawsuit both to Google and Apple because there's a game that was infringing on their copyright license. And no joke, in like a matter of like one day, the game got like delisted and removed from everywhere. So unless you already like downloaded it and played it, you're not going to be able to find it whatsoever. Apparently the amount that Ubisoft asked for was very large in this lawsuit. So I'm sure Apple and Google together are really trying to resolve this issue because, you know, they don't want to get sued by Ubisoft. But yeah, kind of crazy news right there. I guess it just goes to show, don't try to sell clones of games and things, you know. No one likes that. Don't steal people's games. Next, we got a lot of cool information about Gran Turismo 7 this week, and this is a story. So basically, here's what happened. So apparently like a professional Formula 1 race car driver, I think it was either like Formula 1 or NASCAR. I'm sorry, I don't really follow them that much, but there was this guy who was doing like a live stream, and in this video they showed him inside his like virtual racing car, and there was like a logo for Gran Turismo 7, and that game hasn't even been announced yet. So people immediately went, hey, what's going on here? Why is Gran Turismo 7 being shown? Is there a logo? Is there an upcoming announcement? So this guy freaks out. PR people freak out and are like, oh no, that was just a fan made logo. It has nothing to do with any upcoming projects. So then people are like, okay, whatever. Now you fast forward to like now, like as in the last hour, and PlayStation Brazil put out a Twitter poll saying, hey, what's one of the games that you're looking forward to play on your sofa this year or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't speak Brazil correctly, Portuguese. You know, I'm sure there's some people on the channel that are from Brazil. You might be able to help me translate the tweets. But basically, that's what they asked. And in this list, they put a lot of upcoming games. FIFA 20 just stands 2020. And guess what they put in? Gran Turismo 7, which is not even out yet. It hasn't even been announced. So that's from the official PlayStation Brazil Twitter, so they know something. So then a lot of people right now are going around saying, oh, Gran Turismo 7 is going to come out. It's going to be announced for the PlayStation 5. It's being announced. So, yeah, it's pretty much confirmed now. Gran Turismo 7 probably going to get announced in like the next week or so at the PlayStation Live event show. So, just thought I would mention that. Pretty big, important leak for all you fans out there of Gran Turismo. I actually played one of the Gran Turismo games on the channel, and it was awesome. Okay. Next, we have some sad news. So apparently Nintendo, a lot of people working at Nintendo are saying not to expect any sort of Nintendo Direct for the rest of the summer almost. Like, seriously, it looks like Nintendo is taking this situation very seriously. With the virus going around, they're not planning on doing anything. Instead, what they're planning on doing is what they did with Paper Mario, the Origami King. Every other week or so, they're gonna randomly announce like one special upcoming game, get everyone really excited, and then that'll be it. So it's okay, but I kind of miss the Nintendo Directs where they show off a lot of great upcoming games at once. So kind of hope that comes back at some point. Next, we have some news about some controversy surrounding the PC version of Doom. So this is a fun one. So Doom came out, Doom Eternal came out on PC, on PS4 and everything. Got great reviews. People love the game. There are some issues though. And one of the issues that people have, the biggest problem with the PC version of the game, is regarding the anti-cheat software that gets installed. So basically, when you install the PC version of Doom Eternal, it installs now some kind of anti-cheat software, de novo, which is extremely intrusive. And if you don't have even if you have a really powerful gaming PC, this thing will slow down everything while you're gaming. So your FPS drops, everything. So when Doom Eternal launched, it was perfectly fine because they didn't have this anti-cheat software. But in the last week, they randomly decided to patch the game in an update and add this anti-cheat software because Doom Eternal is not only a single-player game, but it is also online, has an online multiplayer section. So they're like, we don't want people to cheat online, it will ruin the game for a lot of people. So they put that in. But then a lot of people are like, well, you're ruining the single-player version of the game now with this anti-cheat software. It's terrible. Please take it out. So it was a huge deal. And then, literally like yesterday, they were like, okay, we're removing it. Just like that. Because people made such a big deal about it. And seriously, it's a bad problem when your game is lagging on your extremely expensive and powerful PC. Like, no one wants that, so good on Bethesda for backtracking and just completely removing that. I guess I should announce this. It's kind of big news. If you're a PC gamer, on the Epic Games Store, they're giving away Civilization 6 for free up until May 21st, and for the next like month, Epic Games is going to be giving away amazing games on the Epic Games Store for free. So we already got GTA 5. Make sure you got that. Now they're giving away Civilization 6. And next up, they're going to give away Borderlands, which is also amazing. And I forget what game we're going to be getting after that one, but these are all like AAA high budget games that everyone should play. So yeah, it's awesome to be able to get all these free games from them completely like free without having to pay or anything. Really like Epic Games for that. And let's see, I'm just going through. There wasn't a lot of like really important news this week. I think we covered most of it, you know. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all for listening and watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite piece of news was. I know it was a little bit of a slow news week, but we covered most of the important news. So yeah, thanks again for watching. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ASMRGaming. And with as little as $1 a month, you can be included in monthly shout-out videos and all sorts of other cool stuff. So definitely do that with you if you can. And yeah, thanks again, and so long.